Okay, so now that I have this, before I continue, I want to double check that these are nice and even and that I don't need to get a single one. Like this one's a little bit off. So I want to kind of bring it over. I'm looking that these look as if they're one continuous. And then I also want to look that this area here is about even with this area here. We want those to be pretty close to the same size. I have no worries about anything hanging off the edges of our paper. So that's not going to be a thing. It won't make a difference. So the next thing I want to do is to group the horizontal and vertical rectangles together, then copy and paste it twice and add it to your first row. So I am going to then create a grouping of this whole piece. So again, we want to create a box. Okay. And I don't want to go all the way to the edge or it will group the directions. So I'm going to just kind of fill it in and it will autofill and pull everything. I'm going to arrange. Let me try that again. Okay. Arrange. We're going to group this. Oh, we're going to have to ungroup and then group it together. For some reason, I must have hit group at one point. So now I have this grouped. And then I'm going to Control C and Control V. Before anything else happens, you want to make certain you get that second group out of there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to shift it. So we want to shift it to about halfway. And then we're going to bring it up and we're going to line it up with this last line. And I'm checking these two squares here. It looks like this needs to come over just a little bit to make it a little bit more square. And you want to really just go slow until it is pretty close to the same. So I want to see these squares in here. So now I've got this. I'm seeing that I need to add another one on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click on this. It will select the entire thing. But if I click a second time, this individual one shows up. So I'm going to Control C, Control V, get this one out of here, and I'm going to bring it over. And I'm using these red arrows that you saw to line it up. And that's good. All right. I am then going to do the same. I'm going to now group this entire piece by making a new kind of square. It will autofill it. I'm going to arrange, group them together. Now I'm going to Control C, Control V. Again, get this out of here right away. And then I'm going to fill this in. And I'm using, you see these red guidelines. I want to use these red guidelines. And I'm going to slide it over. And that's too far. So I got to bring it back. Okay. And I think it looks like I got to go up a little bit further. And again, I'm looking for those squares. All right, so that looks good so far. So I'm going to Control V one more time, pull this down. Try that again, pull this second one down. It won't let you pull it down if you go under the bottom of the page. So I'm just gonna have to go lower on this. And then I'm gonna line it up. And we're getting closer. And up just a little bit. All right, so there it is so far. So I'm just looking at this area. So I've got a good weaving so far. The only thing I have to do is when I go up, I have to add this piece up here. So I'm going to take this vertical piece right here. I'm just going to click on this individual, Control C, Control V. And I'm going to add this in. And Control V again. And again, we don't have a problem. We don't care if it goes off the edge of the paper. Doesn't matter to me in the least bit. And you just want to try and make it look like it's a continuous piece. So I'm going to keep doing this. This one seems to be a little off. A little bit further. It's probably a little too far, but so we just keep doing it. I can always zoom in if I need it to be a little more exact. Okay. All right. So go ahead and work on that. When you're done, you're looking for these squares. So I will show you how to finish this in our last video. Good luck.